Listen, I've got to this point of understanding what I actually need in my life. And I understand that I need space because I don't have the mental capacity to have to trust somebody who I don't know the ins and outs of.
Maybe you don't have the mental capacity
to have a
child.
General.
Denelva, if you go into things with fear, there's no future. Yeah. So it's like if you're constantly...
Baby, come change my mind, dear future husband.
Denelva, like if you're constantly thinking, what's the worst thing that can happen? It's going to be toxic. Like a good man who would treat you right is going to be scared off because he's getting this girl that's saying, well, I don't know every part of you. How can I trust you? And so the guy that actually would treat you right and be a good dad is going to be scared off by that.
Okay.
And another thing as well, I feel like women always...
This is one of the reasons why I've always said to men, right? Don't listen to what women say.
Amen.
Watch what they do. There's a difference, okay? Because this woman, Denalva, will come on the show and say, yeah, but, it's a friend zone. Man's not coming out. He's not coming out the friend zone.
10 years later.
What's she going to do 10 years later?
And another
Watch
thing...
what women do.
Can I just...
not listen to what they say.
I want to add something quickly. I feel like we are going into these situations with these high expectations of, I need to know somebody 100%. You're never going to know somebody's ins and out 100%. We don't even know ourselves 100%. Like the process of like the individuation process, we are forever learning. People are forever changing. So that fear of like, I can't go into the situation and not trust somebody, just get rid of that. Do you get it? Like,
no.
I know you're trying to safeguard yourself, and I understand when you first said about the fact that, traditional companionship is a bit dated in this modern day, but it is possible. So like, just don't like, do you get it? Like, give yourself
I understand
hope.
that, but let me tell you something, yeah? The more I open my eyes up to the world around me, the more that I understand everybody's quite messed up in their own ways.
Yeah, but you're always going to feel pain.
That's
no matter
okay.
What path
That's
you
all right,
pick.
but I would rather feel pain where I can actually deal with it better than to have to feel pain from someone else whose actions I cannot control.
Can we do some sign language? Who hurt you?
From whose actions she
hurt
the whole world is hurting.
Did you hear
I'm not going to lie. The world is a very ugly place. I'm not going to lie. I have a lot of love. That's all I got to give.
The last thing she said was from somebody she can't control. Yeah, that is your problem.
Yeah. No, whose actions I can't control. Which
Why
means
would you can't control anyone? Why would you want to get a man and control him?
Which means
you
that
need to control yourself.
Listen, and I do, and that's why I said I would rather be in a situation where I can control myself and not have to be always influenced or hurt by other people's actions.
Not have? If you want to make life about you and what you want, don't have kids.
But it's not about me and what I want.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It is. Denalva.
No.
Denalva, wait. Okay, if you're putting your feelings above the kid. So if you're saying, because I don't want to get along with a man, that I can't control his actions, your words, okay. So because you're putting your feelings above what's best for a child. So if that's what you want to do, then why would you have a child?
Okay, I'll repeat exactly what I said again. As a woman, I am very nurturing, and I would be a great mother. I know that. I don't need anyone to tell me this or not, because none of you actually know me in my private life, in my personal life. Which means that
yes, I do.
Wait, no, you don't actually. You don't. You actually don't. You actually don't.
Okay.
You really don't know what I do on a daily basis, and that's why I say, for me, I am thinking of the child, because I would rather have a very healthy relationship with somebody that I have a child with that is not based on possession or having to try and get on. I don't want to have to do that, because the friction is going to go on the kids. So instead, my main focus will be on keeping myself happy so I can give the best that I am to my child.
Does that child need two parents?
Yeah, and they'll have two parents. I'm not going to take the child away from the father.
Do you understand? And the thing is, we've spoken about this on the show on multiple occasions, that you put your child at every statistical disadvantage when you choose to become a single mother.
I'm not choosing to become a single mother.
Now, hang on, but you're choosing to raise a child in a household without a man.
Okay,
right?
yes.
So your child is more likely to be homeless. Your child is more likely to go to prison. Your child is more likely to have mental issues. Your child is more likely to be an angry rapist. He's more likely to be in a gang. He or she.
No,
Children that come from single parent households, specifically single mother households, are subject to all of those things.
Okay.
It can range from 60% of the children.
You need more detail to my story then.
To 80% of the children.
Because what you're saying, you're just generalizing.
But the fact that you would choose that
shows
how selfish you are.
Hang on a minute. Can I just say something, right? Because I like to go by what I know. I don't know about stats and all that. This man here was in a relationship, thought it'd be forever. It got messed up. He's now co-parenting. Yeah. Would he have chose to be a co-parent in the beginning? No. You're going out there and you're choosing. The only reason why he's co-parenting, because he knows that by co-parenting with his child's mother will put his child at an advantage. But otherwise, if they're doing what you're doing, you're putting your child at a disadvantage. But this is a guy that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt, and you still won't listen. Selfish.
So pre this.
That's selfish.
So pre this. Instead of falling for the trap like he did, of going through somebody that you didn't get on in the end, and now you're co-parenting, probably having friction. I would rather go from the beginning. Wait, let me land. I would rather go from the beginning and saying, okay, we're gonna have a baby. He's like, yeah, girl, we're gonna have a baby. We have the baby, and you go to your side, I go to my side, and we co-parent. We have a good relationship. I don't want that. The woman is the one that stays with the baby anyway.
That's wrong to start with, because women like you don't deserve to have no child. Being a single mother, then if you have a child and you decide to go out there and choose, you are one mother that should not be having a child. You are one. The father should have the child. The father should have the child. So the mother shouldn't always have the child. It's 99% of the time the father would make a better parent, and it's women like you that are proving that fathers make better parents, single parents.
Let me tell you something, and this is why I said somebody that is a good friend to me, because there's a respect. I would never take my child away from his father.
You're doing that.
No, I'm not. You're doing that. No, because you keep shouting instead of trying to understand what I'm trying to get at.
I don't want to understand what you're saying, because it don't make no sense to me. You've been explaining for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. It don't make no sense. You're not listening to nobody, but you want everyone to listen to you. You've got him there telling you. You've got the women there telling you. You've got Per there telling you. You've got him there telling you.
Your messages, it doesn't make sense. You're not saying what I'm saying. You're choosing to try and shout. You're listening to argue instead of listening to understand.
What it sounds like you're saying is that you're in so much pain and you've got so much abandonment trauma that you'd be prepared to pass that trauma on to your child, rather than just spend the time healing yourself so you can go into a relationship potentially with a friend and actually allow yourself to learn how to be loved, how to love yourself first. Because if you have a baby, you're just going to be passing the same trauma pattern that was probably passed to you from your mum onto your child.
Listen,
that's deep abandonment.
Let me tell you something.
You'd rather not be with anyone than allow someone to improve.
Okay, guys. Let him go.
Can we just rewind before this got mad deep, yeah?
Yes.
You made this whole point about how guys that you've got that are friends that are in the friend zone, yeah? And they don't move out of the friend zone because they're your friends. They will never step out. But this whole argument started because you said when you decide to have a kid, you'll just pick one out of the friend zone. So you contradicted yourself straight away.
Okay, I'll explain myself. Let's go again. So let me
explain your contradiction. Go.
Explain the contradiction.
I'll say what I want. My ideal situation is to have a man that I meet. We respect each other. We get on really well. We have love for one another.
So this isn't anyone in your friend zone now?
No. This is gonna be somebody new, because obviously if that was the case, I would have done it by now. So, anyway,
and actually fall in love with them, like actually be in a relationship with them.
That's more unrealistic, though. Like
in your dream world,
you've got a better chance.
You asked me to explain it. Every time I say something, you just interrupt. That's how you don't get the point. So the point is, if you have respect for somebody. So, for example, if I'm with a guy that we respect each other, but we don't have to be in a possessive relationship where it's like you're mine and I'm yours. No, I want it to be a case of, for example, we have a baby and every single day we communicate. You can come over my house. I can come over to yours. The baby will grow. Daddy lives there. Mommy lives here. You can go to Daddy's house. You can be a mommy's house.
Are you having sex?
Can I give you some advice? Can I give you some really gold advice? Really gold advice here. Listen, you've got a better chance grabbing one of the guys in the friend zone and having a kid with him because you know them, you're friends with them,
and having a relationship with them.
Listen, you've got literally probably 0% chance meeting a guy fresh and being like, "Hey, I know we just met, but let's have a kid."
No, I wouldn't do that. And then
that's dreamland. That's dreamland.
Become a standard toxic baby mother.
Let me just read you some stats. Right, 90% of single parent households are headed by mothers. 90% of all single parent households are headed by mothers, right? 63% of youth suicides are from single mother homes. 90% of homeless and runaway children are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of youths in prison are from single mother homes. 85% of children who show behavioral disorders are from single mother homes. And 80% of children with anger issues are from single mother homes. Now, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. You're saying you want to be a single mother, essentially. And if I read you these stats and what it's going to be like for your child, generally, you might hang on to say, oh, but it says 80%, which means I might be on the 20%. Cool.
I'm an exception.
I'm an exception to the rule. But the rule looks like this.
So let me ask you a question.
Are you willing to put your child at this statistical disadvantage?
Answer his question.
Yeah, there wouldn't be an advantage because I wouldn't be a single mom.
Dinava.
I wouldn't be a single mom.
Answer yes or no.
I wouldn't be a single mom.
Yes or no.
I wouldn't be a single mom.
Yes or no.
You would be a single mom.
And not only that, I'll ask you again, how do you feel about putting your children in that situation since you're not with a mom?
But like I said,
that wasn't by choice.
No, but I'm trying to say, I never chose to be a single father.
Sorry,
do you understand?
That is that sign.
Hang on.
That is
wait.
the same sign thing.
This is what we're talking about, communication. This is what we're talking about, communication, right? We spoke about this at the beginning of the show. I showed you statistics. Your rebuttal to me was to use an emotional response to say, oh, but you put your child in that situation.
Yes.
But you know what? I never. Because I did not choose to be a single father. Single fatherhood came to me. The difference between you and I, you are choosing to put yourself at a statistical disadvantage.
I am not.
By putting yourself in a single mother situation.
But you are.
But the thing is, you said that. But you said that though.
I think the point is
she's co-parenting. She's co-parenting as her not being a single mother.
Because the father will be present.
That's what she sees.
Would he be living with you in a loving relationship?
Listen, but that's okay. He doesn't need to be living with me. That's the whole point. I don't know why
that's the point he's trying to make. He's saying that the father wouldn't be there because the father wouldn't be present 24/7 in the house with you. He wouldn't be. So you're saying, and you even said that he would go to yours and he would go back to theirs. So at what point would you be together?
Okay. So let me tell you.
Therefore, they wouldn't be.
Women that have men that travel a lot for business and do this, that not at home all the time. They're single moms then, yeah?
Denalva,
can I just say
wait. Denalva, that was me. My dad traveled for business.
Okay.
And it absolutely, I was not in a single parent home.
There you go then.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because your dad is still present, even though he's not there physically.
No, but that's not the same. No, Denalva, it's not the same thing because I knew my mom and my dad were in love. Okay. And I got to see my parents be in love growing up, and even when all my friends came over and they were both together, they'd always say your parents get along better than all the other parents. And I got to grow up seeing my parents in love. I got to see them go on dates when I was a kid. I remember we would like cook for them and do like a date night and like surprise them. And we have these family memories where at Christmas, like we all do the same Christmas stockings. We have family traditions that we do every year. You don't get that in a single mother home.
Okay, and so this is the key. Why did I say bestie? Because we get on, we hang out, we love each other.
The original contradiction.
So why do you
speak the original contradiction?
And bestie is just to represent the fact
that. Can I just say something? I think the main issue here is the intention to not be in a relationship. No one's disregarding how you feel about what you want to do, but the arrangement that you have in your head. So that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. You don't want to be in a relationship.
No.
But you still want a child. But you still.
I don't want to belong to somebody.
But you still want a child.
Belong to them. Like, where is the obsession with possession coming from?
This is straight cat.
Is that not you wanting to possess them? You want to control them.
I don't. It all comes down from everything that we talk about on these shows. I have come to the conclusion that actually men do like a women to be submissive. Men like to be like, my woman. I don't want to be a traditional.
There are so many different relationship structures.
Do you know how many simps there are? Do you know how many? There's a simpedemic.
It doesn't just have to be a monogamous.
One of your best friends is simps. Just go and grab one of them.
I don't want to simp.
Are you straight?
I want to also highlight that
Can I just say something?
You're painting this picture does not take away from the fact that you're actually in a relationship. There's going to be rules of engagement.
Yeah.
You are already in a relationship. So whatever you think you're running away from, you've already created it. You're just trying to make it sound like it's not that.
Exactly. And that's why
But that's you're lying to yourself in your brain, though.
Listen, did I not just say somebody that is like my bestie, somebody that we hang out very well because we do have a relationship. It's not just a traditional relationship.
So why would you not be with them already?
Because I don't want to be with somebody. I don't want to have to live in the same house.
You say that so you fall in love with them.
Well, maybe if
you're not letting yourself fall in love with them.
Can I just say something?
It's like you want the family, but you don't want the responsibility that comes with it.
Yeah.
You want to be like, you want to do family on easy mode.
I think I've just got to a point of understanding the basics of life. Like the whole thing of family, this, that is no. We're here to survive. We're here for survival.
Thriving, not surviving.
Listen, tomorrow you could die. Like,
so why would you be living on survival mode?
No, we're here to survive and to live. I want to pass on. I want to have children, not because I want to have me and my husband. I'm done with the ideal family thing. It doesn't work work anymore. People don't think like that. It's the reality.
Auntie, go ahead.
People don't think like that.